Good morning, welcome to another vlog. It is almost coming up to 9:30, so it's a bit of a later start than usual. I think it's because I'm catching up on the sleep that I lost when I had my exam. I think I had about 4 hours sleep that night. For the past 2 days, I've been getting up quite early, around 7 or 8, and then I've been going for a nice 2-hour long walk around Regent's Park. But because I've got quite a bit to do today, I'm just gonna go for an hour. But before I go, I need to do my washing. I keep on putting it off, and the pile is very big now.
Here we go, it's all about you, it's all about me, it's all about what we do, making up.
We are so lucky to have Regent's Park literally just around the corner. It is so beautiful, and it's so big as well. There are so many areas that I didn't realise until this lockdown basically. Nicole showed me the rose garden, and then they've got a Chinese garden. I always knew about the lakes and the bandstands, but I didn't know there were so many bridges. I will see you when I get back. I got home just in time before my washing finished, so I've put that all out. It took a while because it was a big wash. It's scattered all around the house. It's now 11:15 and I am pretty hungry, so I'm gonna have a big brunch. And yesterday, Nicole and I had fish and chips for dinner. I cracked open half of my baked beans to give me one of my 5 a day, so I'm gonna have the other half of that. I'm gonna do some garlic, mushrooms, some tomatoes, and then an egg. That's the plan. My next online exam's in 2 weeks. That's my corporate finance exam, and 2 weeks might seem like a decent time away, and it is, but I'm starting an online summer school. It's really cool. We've been given a group task and we've got to kind of create a dementia friendly environment in London near Canary Wharf. And so that starts on the 1st, which means that I actually don't have 2 weeks. I have about a week, but my goal is to do chapter 1 today of the textbook once I've finished this. So because the exam is online, I think what's best is that I type up my notes rather than handwrite them. But with corporate finance, because there are so many equations, it's good if I've already got the equations typed up so that I can just kind of copy and paste them, because I'm so slow at typing. I'm quick when it comes to handwriting, I can do that, but I know that they prefer it if we type our answers. But what I'm going to do once I've typed up all of my chapter summaries is I'm going to then go over and maybe handwrite some of the key equations. I better stop wasting time and get cracking. So to keep the energy levels high, I thought it was time to have a snack. And I feel like in every vlog I do, I now have some sort of bulk box of snacks that I buy, and it's becoming a thing. We have 32 limited edition white chocolate Snickers because white chocolate is just the best. And I tried these once because my corner shop has them and they are incredible. I've been quite good, you know, I've restrained myself. I've only eaten 3 so far. So if you are a fan of white chocolate and you like nuts, you're not allergic to nuts, these are amazing. They are so good, and they're not too big. They're like a perfect size. If they were any bigger, I feel like they'd be slightly sickly. So I have kind of compiled all of the notes that I made throughout first term. It's come to 33 pages on Microsoft Word, but I'm going to go through it because the last few chapters I haven't added in from the textbook. So there's actually less than I thought originally, but just a lot of pages to cut down. This is half of the course and it's about 10,000 words. So normally when I handwrite my notes, I'm a sucker for making drawings, but because I'm typing these, what I'm having to do is find the corresponding emoji and then copy and paste it into my words, because then it saves space and I can kind of remember these drawings a lot better. What I do is I typed in office building emoji because that means firms for me. So then when I go onto my notes, I know that this means finance enables people and firms to save, borrow, invest and transfer risk. So something I did the other day was make like a very hench to-do list. I did it yesterday actually, and I've just added onto it, and I even put down what I was planning to eat. So I've got some leftover rice I'm going to make for a burrito for dinner, and I need to get out some soup. I basically made this super spicy soup last week and I put it in the freezer out of the ends of my broccolis. I spoke about that when I did my kitchen tour, what's in my fridge and my freezer. It was a really good way to use all of the scraps and stuff from the vegetables that would have been chucked in the bin, but I basically just put in too much chili. I don't know why I did that because I don't have chili normally, but the recipe that I was following was Nadia from Great British Bake Off. It was on her story at the start of quarantine, and like 9 weeks later, I thought I'd give it a go. But yeah, I need to add some cream to that when I reheat it back up because it's unbearable for me. And even Nicole said it was quite spicy, so yeah, it's spicy. Then I'm gonna read my book this afternoon so that Nicole can take it home when she leaves on Tuesday. But something that I do have to do today is film a YouTube video. And a while ago on my Instagram, I asked people to send in some of their assumptions. So people would say, oh, I assume this about you, or something like that. And basically I'm just gonna go through them. Some of them are quite funny, so I am looking forward to filming this. It's very simple. I actually just sit on the floor down here and I put my camera, this camera that I'm vlogging on, in my wardrobe because I'm super professional. I have tripods and I do have my lights and stuff like that, but it's a sunny day, so I don't think I'm gonna need that, which would be quite nice. So you might recognize this kind of layout in the back of my videos. But yeah, so you're gonna come in here. So I will show you how that looks. Oh, I should probably move this out of the way. And then I grab my sheepskin rug and I sit on that so that my bum doesn't go numb, and I'm ready to film. I might change my top actually. I am now gonna go sit outside on our little balcony and finish reading my book. So I've been reading Conversations with Friends after I read Sally Rooney's Normal People. Same goes with Conversations with Friends. You could easily read these in an afternoon. I know this is quite controversial, but I don't feel like Normal People quite lived up to the hype. And also after watching the TV series, I feel like the series had the music and stuff, like she makes these people so lifelike and really real, but sometimes they're so annoying. There are loads of parallels. It's kind of about relationships which are secret. The book speaks about endometritis, which is really cool. And as it says in here, 1 in 10 women suffer from it. So I feel like more books should cover this. This is getting good. Sally Rooney writes such good endings to her books. Her characters are always so complex. I find it sometimes hard to relate to them, but I definitely prefer Conversation with Friends to Normal People. That was such a good ending. If any of you guys have read any of her books, let me know in the comments below. I'd like to hear what you guys thought. When I came in, I had a little snack because I was feeling quite hungry, and it was a very mushy banana with my peanut butter, smooth peanut butter, because then I eat less of it, because if it's crunchy, I still go through the smooth one quite quickly. I went through that amount of peanut butter in a week. But anyway, I was helping Nicole with some of her blog posts that she's been doing.
You know what, I'm just going to delete this sentence.
Now I'm coming to my bedroom because I'm going to edit the assumptions video so that I can try and get that out. That'll be fun. I am going to be making my burrito with some gluten-free wrap. Picked up these bad boys in Aldi, and I'm going to add in some extra courgette because actually there isn't that much rice in the mixture, but I thought that might give a bit more substance. Maybe some cheese would be nice, some grated cheese. This is my first time making burritos, and this is so good. I put in loads of cheese, but it was in the oven for about 5 minutes after I fried up the rice. Hands down, that is one of the best dinners that I've made in a really long time. It's also Monday, so Nicole and I are going to watch Killing Eve with our dinner, which is very good. I am in the middle of taking off my horrible Shrek green nail varnish, which you might have noticed in today's video. I think we might watch another film and potentially do a face mask. My eyes are super tired though from having my contact lenses in, so I'm going to take them out, take off my makeup, and just have a nice relaxing chilled out evening. I feel like I am still kind of recovering from the exam that I had, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't. I mean, you've got this far, so you might as well, and have a lovely day. Bye.
Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.